Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, did you see that blind item? Crazy Days and Nights is implying that Meghan is going to be sued by one of her vendors very soon. So that would be a vendor from As Ever. We have to remember As Ever is all called white labeled. So that's what that means is you call a jam company and say, can you make some jam for me and just put my label on it? Or can you, do you have some wine? I can put my label on it. So what vendor is it? Is it her sprinkles? Is it her wine? Is it the cookies? Maybe it's the company that makes all her labels. Let's find out. So, on the blind item, Meghan's about to be sued by a vendor. And also the blind item implied that things are a lot worse than we are led to believe. I'm like, worse than we're led to believe. Wow. Let's find out. Which vendor? Which vendor? Is it the cookies? Is it the... Who knows? Who knows? I think it might be the wine. So we'll be looking for, if we think it's the wine, it will be, we'll see lots of cups. If we see lots of pentacles, I'm going to say that's the cookies and pancake mix. And if we see like sprinkles and stuff like that, that might be, well, let's just see what the cards show us. Oh, the cookies. Big money too. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Big money. Somebody's sitting waiting for their money. So it's something to do with the cookies. Oh, and then there's Temperance here. Well, mix, like cookie mix. Cookie mix. Like the cookie dough mix, like that kind of stuff. 6 of Wands. That could be the sprinkles. I mean, that could be the same vendor, right? That provides her dry goods. Her dry goods. Knight of Pentacles. It's the cookies. I'm going to say that they've even got Harry on the line for that, even though that's not his company. He may have like co-signed the loan or because he is showing up here. It's something to do with the cookies, the dry mix. The dry mix and possibly the sprinkles. Well, whoever, like the dry mix would be the cookies, the pancakes, those kind of things. Yeah, I don't see any fire here, so it can't be the candles. I'm not really getting the wine. That would be cups, even though Temperance has cups that we know the cookie mix and whatnot had to be mixed. Empress. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, it's yeah, they've got her. There's the mixing. Oh my God, it is. It's the dry goods. It's the cookies that she goes on and on and on about. Wasn't it supposed to be her secret recipe from the Middle Ages or something? They might even blow the lid off on how luxurious these mixes are. Definitely not the candles, definitely not the wine. It's the dry goods. Like that's why I said if it's cookies, it'll be pentacles, and we see lots of pentacles here. I think there's something going on that she's saying as I sell, I will pay you. There's something here. There's some kind of bargaining here. But they're waiting for their money. Here they are waiting for their money. They've been really patient. They've been really patient for their money. And here's the thing. They see her advertising it. They see her bragging about it. They see her on Instagram going, okay, if you're selling so many, where's our money? Where's our money? Yeah, they've got some kind of agreement here. Wow. I think she's paid a little bit. I think she's paid a little bit. Look at all the money on the table. But it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. I think even, look, this could even be like the cookies and the dry goods. I think she's paid them a little bit. Or she's paid one supplier a little bit, the other supplier she hasn't paid yet. Or perhaps she has like an accountant or a lawyer paying a little bit to keep them from reporting. But they're getting angry. Look at them. They're waiting for their money. They trusted. She probably signed the loan based on her royal highness and Harry, you know, the royal family will never allow this to go bankrupt. They'll never allow it to go with Harry, and they're waiting and waiting. Wow, they're dreaming if they're going to get their money. Just a minute, I got to plug this in. That's strange, I usually remember. Just about lost you. They're dreaming if they think they're gonna get their money. She's confusing them. She's giving them all kinds of excuses. But they're not gonna get their money. They've been duped big time. Big time. Big time. You know what? If they go to a lawsuit, they will win, but they're not going to win much. They'll be walking away with very little, and Meghan will be coming out smelling like a rose. So if they do take her to court, which I think they really are, I think they've realized they've been duped, and she has no indication of wanting to pay them. They are in their rights to do that. I think they're going to get a little bit of money here with the Ace of Wands and then walk away. And she'll come out smelling like a rose. And at least they get something. And because we have 8, they get 8. And she gets to keep 100% of the profits. I wonder if this vendor is Netflix. I wonder if this vendor is Netflix. And they'll be happy to get something and then walk away. And the reason I'm saying that is because he's wearing red. When I see the red, I think of Netflix. I think it will be something that is done behind closed doors before it goes public. They'll be happy with what they get and they walk away, and then she gets off scot-free and nobody knows what happened. Who's going to pay that bill? Who's going to pay that bill? Who's going to pay that bill that's owed to that vendor? It's a lot of money. Like we got 10, 8, 7. Who's going to pay that money? Who's going to pay the money to keep the vendor quiet? Who's going to pay the money to keep the vendor quiet? Oh, King of Swords. A lawyer. A judge. I'm not going to say William. I'm not going to say William wouldn't. William let them fall. Somebody is. Somebody's going to protect her. This King of Swords. Could be a PR. What's this next one wants to show itself? Ooh, 4 of Wands. Is it somebody in the royal family? Is she right that Harry will not let it happen? Is she right? They'll not allow, the royal family doesn't need a controversy right now. I think somebody, I know this is sickening. I think somebody in powers that be are going to cover it because the royal family doesn't need another controversy right now. It's somebody, there's the wedding. There's her house, the House of Windsor. Or maybe I'm reading this wrong. Maybe they're going to take it out on a second mortgage. Maybe this is the judge. Oh. Does the judge tell her to sell her house? Or if she puts the house up for sale? Oh, maybe I'm reading. See, I do not mind stepping back and saying, oh, I read that wrong. Oh, now I'm getting. Look, I think a judge is going to force them to sell their house. Look at, moving on. Yes. Judge is going to say, take the assets out of your house and then we'll wrap this up. There we go. That's better. I did not think it would be the royal family. I think a judge, this is the judge, is going to tell them to take the assets out. We don't believe they live there anyways. You know, that could be a whole facade as well, or move or something and wrap this up. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So I think they're gonna keep this out of the courts. I think it'll be like, what do they call that? When it's settled out of court. I think a judge is going to just say, you know, sell what you can out of your house or sell what you can, and then they both move on. And it's wrapped up. So whoever this judge is, maybe it's a bankruptcy court that isn't made public. Maybe it's some kind of like kangaroo court that's not made public. Maybe it's like some kind of mediator, right? There's a lot of those too, and that's never made public. You go to mediation and somebody makes a judgment on it. I think that's what it is. I think I'm thinking that no, the royal family's not going to save them, but this mediator or judge or whoever this is will say, take assets out of your home or something, give her some direction about something with the home. And I know those of you who are typing right now, I own a business. It's separate from my home. I understand that. I understand if my business goes bankrupt, I do not. But this is showing me that the judge is saying you do have personal assets to cover this. I want you to look after your personal assets to at least give some form of payment, perhaps 40%. And then they both agree to it and move on, and it's wrapped up and it's kept quiet. Otherwise, this judge would say, well, otherwise it's going to go public. And I don't think you want that. So I think the vendor's going to get about 40%. I think Meghan's going to I think the mediator or judge puts her personally on the line for it. Then they're both happy with that and they both move on and Meghan's safe. And it's wrapped up and we don't hear about it ever again. Perhaps that's where Harry has to come in. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.